I want to punch you. I'm trash. Yo, what?
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're now arriving at our Wasco station top.
On the morning of March 22nd, 2024, the Kern County Sheriff's Office was flooded with calls
no way, guys, talking about Clash right now.
Near the Wasco Amtrak station in Wasco, California.
Pause stream real quick. Gotta get some food. All right, say no more. Let me know when you're back, bro. Oh, hell nah. Yo, I thought this guy was gonna be gone for like 10 seconds. I could just farm it, bro. Why is this guy's first time chat? Good, bro. What type of first time chat is that? Yo, what's good, Breezy? I woke to the stream, bro. What's it good? Bro is on an edit. Oh, shoot, chat lock in. Nah, Dennis, let's lock in, bro. Let's go.
The incident involved a pedestrian who was reportedly walking dangerously close to an active train track before being struck by an oncoming locomotive, a situation that authorities knew was likely unsurvivable. Police arrived at the scene shortly after 8 a.m. and were met with the bloody aftermath of the accident.
Where's the new mod? Who?
Horatio Ayala.
What, NASA be in here?
Tracks, with the force of the impact being so strong that his body was torn apart and scattered all throughout the area. At first, it was believed to have been a clear-cut suicide, but after interviewing some of the witnesses, police learned that the man had never stepped in.
Oh, with that build, we could roll you down the hill. What is that build, bro?
Train, and rather, he had actually been sucked underneath as a result of walking too closely, painting a clearer picture that this was all a tragic
He's gone
accident.
for a month. He's fallen the internet now, literally.
But as police were conducting these interviews, one strange detail kept coming up. As apparently, Horatio wasn't the only one on the tracks around the time of the incident, with there allegedly having been one other man standing nearby, a man who took off shortly after Horatio had been killed. Witnesses believe they saw the man reach down and pick something up before leaving. For the officers on the scene, finding this man became the next obvious order of business. But by this point, he had already found himself a few blocks away, where he was spotted by a group of construction workers. The group watched as the man walked towards them, appearing to hold some sort of large...
What type of ome is that?
The same item that had been taken from the train tracks.
Suck out the demon out of someone.
The clearer it became what exactly this thing was.
It
was a human leg.
Okay, maybe starting off the stream with Nick Crowley might be crazy, but we're in. I see you have a skull next to their name. Fight Fest 2025 apparently. What? What? Are they holding the leg? Say on everything. Back, nah, I'm not gonna lie, we continue the stream.
Dismembered Horatio, this man had run over and picked up his leg, and he was now waving that leg on the sidewalk of a nearby road.
Yo, what? Brother, if your leg's gone, bro. Why are you picking it?
With the construction crew claiming that he had been banging it against the fence as he walked towards them, and at one point had even struck the leg against one of their machines. Upon the realization, a wave of fear washed over the group as they were unsure what this man had done to
I'm going back to Clash.
or what he would do next.
Holy shit.
Though that was something that even the wildest of imaginations could have never predicted.
He's eating his own leg. Nah. Oh my days. Twitch. Yo, like, oh my days. Yo.
As the man looked down at the leg and began eating it, as the workers watched on in horror.
Yo, AC, why did you unfollow me? Explain. No, explain. No, chat, I think we all need a break from the video. No, AC, explain. Why guys linking me? It's a clash.
Or what he would do next.
Holy shit.
Though that was something that even the wildest of imaginations could have never predicted.
This one's doing numbers on IG Reels. Nah, probably, yeah, facts. Yo, why are you linking me something that just happened? Make sense. Guys are wasting my time, bro. Come on.
Eating it.
Nah, this is nasty, though. Failed on the first second of
Officers arrived on the
NNN.
scene immediately after
bro.
this, and when they asked the man what he was
Did it
doing
at
with the
least
leg,
taste good?
he explained that it belonged to him,
isn't
and that he
it
was
good?
taking it to a nearby hospital to have it reattached. But it was obvious
So
to
why
everyone there
Ian-
that this man wasn't missing any of his legs, with the officers having to go as far as to prove it to him by making him roll up the sleeves of his pants and touch both of his legs. His explanation was completely nonsensical, and obviously didn't account for the fact that he was literally eating
just
a
hungry.
leg just minutes before.
Brother, even the
leading to
homeless are
officers
not this
immediately
desperate,
placing him
bro.
under arrest. His name was Rxzz,
No one is live, holy.
a 27-year-old man
Like, come on, bro.
who had been experiencing homelessness and had been living on a street near the train tracks, with police
But
determining
you-
that he
oh,
did in
yeah,
fact
facts,
have nothing
facts,
to
facts,
do with
facts,
the
facts,
actual
facts.
death of Horatio.
Nah, facts.
He just so
Nah,
happened to
Twitch
be near
is the
tracks at
Sahara
the
Desert,
time,
facts.
where he would first witness the accident, and then, for some unknown
literally.
reason, take Horatio's leg and start eating it. It appears as though this was the result of a combination of both drugs and alcohol.
Phase is
as he was
gone,
found
nah,
carrying
facts.
narcotics when
You
he was
don't
taken
realize
into
the impact
custody,
until it's
and he had
gone,
just been
bro.
captured by
Facts.
security cameras purchasing alcohol at a nearby liquor store just hours before the incident. But what's so interesting about this footage is just how normal Rxzz
Only
seems.
Marlon,
In
yeah,
fact,
man.
the people working there knew him quite well, as he stopped in almost daily, where he was described as being polite and ordinary, including on the day of that incident. In fact, it said that at first the shop owners didn't believe that Rxzz could have possibly done this, but it seems that whatever substances he had taken that day had changed him.
Nah, he looks like a
Rxzz
monster.
Tejas
Are you
was
seeing
charged
that?
with 2 counts of removal of human remains and 1 count of destroying or concealing evidence, as well as resisting a police officer, and was sentenced to 1 year in prison after pleading no contest, bringing this
Only 1 year. So you're telling me you can turn into a real life zombie, start eating body parts, and you're only in jail for a year? Yo, that is disgusting. What kind of drugs and alcohol he be taking to make him do
absurd
this shit?
case
Nah,
to an
literally.
end. However, his unsettling behavior will forever live on in one of YouTube's darkest videos.
That was a YouTube video.
Fun of Halloween should not include mischief.
Oh hell no! Oh hell no! Oh hell no! Oh no! Yo! Nick Crowley, what are these edits? Nah. Yo, lock in. Jesus Christ. Yo, what time is it? 5 p.m., bro. This guy got me thinking it's 12 a.m., bro. Nah.
It was just past 10 p.m. Safely tucked away in her second-story apartment, 20-year-old Hannah Vivaretti set up her phone to record a video of herself dancing. For her, this was a meditative practice, a way of unwinding after a long, stressful day, and to truly feel at peace. But that day, fate had other plans. As Hannah was dancing, something off camera caused her to stop dead in her tracks and yell, "Who are you?" It was a man whom Hannah had never seen before, standing in the doorway of her balcony, which again was on the second floor, meaning that man had climbed up
In the
cracked open
balcony?
door, and was now standing in her home staring at her, quietly muttering nonsensically with a big
Yo, balconies, bro. Jeez Louise.
grin on his face.
Who are you? Who are you? Please get off.
Hannah stopped the music and again asked, "Who are you?" To which the man responded by saying,
What, yo, chat? What are you doing in this situation? What if the guy has a gun? What do you mean you could just dip, bro? I feel like if you make such sudden start running and all this business, I feel like it's just gonna be bang, 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 just shots going everywhere, bro. And then one of them's bound to hit you and it's over, bro. But I guess, hey, you gotta try, man. Call 911 in this situation. She's recording a TikTok, bro. Her phone's already, like, you know what I mean, bro. Yo, so it's like, it's over, man.
Get out.
Just
No,
duck.
Get out. Yes.
but her demeanor and the panic in her voice made it all too clear that this was far from the case.
Who are you? Please get out of my apartment right now.
She started to make her way over to her phone and then towards the front door. All the while, the man kept calmly insisting that they be friends, but Hannah was having none of it.
Please get out of my apartment right now.
Opening her front door and in the process,
Get out. Get out.
pointing the camera directly at the intruder, giving us our first and only glimpse of the man as he's standing still in the balcony doorway. And with her front door now open, she yelled at him to get out, loud enough for the neighbors to hear.
Get out.
That's no friend, bro. Brother, shut the front door and run. I like, what?
which finally caused the man to retreat. As it turns out, Hannah did actually know who this man was, at least vaguely, as he lived in the same apartment complex, but he never actually spoke to her. He would always just stare and smile.
Nah, that would probably happen. Where you go get your man's, bro, he's tweaking. That's not my man's, bro, you crazy.
He entered her home that night, it's fairly obvious that his intentions were
he just wants to be
sinister,
friends.
with Hannah recalling that during the entire experience,
this is not how you become friends, bro.
Pocket, making her wonder if he was holding on to some sort of weapon.
Brother, you got to do like, you know that TV show Friends, bro. Knock at the front door, get like a bouquet or something, and be like, hey, I heard you're new around here. Is it okay if I come in? You talk for a bit, you get to know the person, and then you dip, and then you just do that every day on repeat until you get to know them. Boom, there you go, man.
That he may have been planning to use.
We didn't watch Friends, Unc. Come on, man.
But
come on. Friends is
reaction,
peak
we'll
humor,
never truly
bro.
know what he had planned that night. Days after the incident, police would arrest 36-year-old Angel Moses Rodriguez Gomez, and charge him with stalking, second-degree assault, third and fourth-degree burglary, and malicious destruction of property. But surprisingly, shortly after his arrest, they allowed him to walk free on bail.
Ever sprinted after that girl at like 11 p.m. because
and clearly
I
knew
wanted
where she
to know
lived.
her shit.
This decision was incredibly controversial, with Hannah herself stating in an interview,
this story wasn't that bad,
I don't think
facts.
it's fair that he's walking freely right now, and I have to watch my back at every angle. Thankfully, the court's decision would not lead to any further escalations in the case, and today Angel no longer lives in the country, but the footage is incredibly chilling.
Wow, she moved out of the
and it sent me down a
country.
rabbit hole of home invasion videos late the other night. And here on YouTube, I came across countless unsettling examples. One such example comes from Saratov, Russia, and shows a woman moments after being awoken by the sound of knocking as she lay in bed in her apartment.
I'll get my PTSD, I can't lie, yeah, true. Any bang, any knock, any open door, like,
when she realized that the knocking wasn't coming from the door, it was coming from the window.
Oh, hell nah. Hell nah. Child, what you doing, bro? what you doing? You're laying in bed, scrolling on TikTok, 3 a.m. in the morning. Bang, 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 bang. On your window. Oh. I actually don't know what I'm doing, bro. I swear down. Go live on TikTok. Yo, this generation's cooked, bro. Now, what are you doing? If I have a gun, he better hope reboots are on. Nah, I'm talking like right now. Like, I'm talking you're going to bed today and that happens to you today. What are you doing, bro? Psh, I don't even, knife? Yeah, bro. Yeah, something like that. Oh my God. No, allow it. And I just hit over my drink, bro. Nah, chill, wait. Bro, that gave me the craziest jump scare, I can't lie. Mom's like, because bro started banging on it with his head, and then his face just came out of nowhere. It's like my human like brain just not recognize his face, but like process his face, bro. You know what I mean? Nah.
Outside of the window was a man banging his head against the glass over and over again. And equally
he's
as
just a maniac.
this woman's unit
Scary,
wasn't on the first floor. She was 2 stories up,
shit.
and she didn't have a balcony. Across the street, a neighbor filmed the incident
His right
as it
eye is
happened,
left hand.
showing us that the man was standing on one of the building's gas pipes while he continued to strike the window. Eventually, these hits grew so forceful that the glass started to break, and his head began bleeding profusely, finally leading to the man stopping, but not in the pursuit of entering the home.
What? Ketchup. What the hell? Yo, his whole face is dead ass. Bro, he's just right. Yo, all he's doing is right hand peeking. Look, I'll show you. He's right hand peeking.
He instead climbed to a different
and you can
window
just see
where
his
he attempted
face
to
just
peel
like
it open with his fingers. But by this point, police had already arrived on the scene, and eventually the man
What
would be
account is
forced
this?
down
Nick
and placed
Crowley.
under
Nick
arrest.
Crowley.
When looking for an
Bro,
explanation
Nick Crowley
as to why
videos
this man
are
was doing
scary,
this,
bro.
it appears that he was under the influence of bath salts during the ordeal. But aside from this, I couldn't find any other information about the man's identity or whatever became of him. but I was able to find that this clip doesn't tell the entire story, as the woman behind the camera actually spoke to a local reporter and provided additional context to the ordeal.
I'm not taking
which
any
only
risks,
made the
bro.
story more terrifying.
Holy
At first, he
smokes.
knocked with his hands. Then he began to peck at me at the window with his head for an hour and a half without stopping. After that, he started shouting my name to the whole yard. He was foaming at the mouth. His whole face was covered in blood, and he shouted that he wanted to talk to me, and he needed me. With the most terrifying part of the statement being that she had no idea who this man was, or how he could have even known her name.
How does he know her name again?
The
I don't
idea
know.
of both of these intruder videos featuring people whom the victims had never even spoken to makes them especially unsettling, as it shows that you really never know who's watching and who might be obsessing over you.
That's true. Especially as a streamer as well. I never know who's watching. Dead ass. Let's hope I'm good. Poke it out. Hi Rxzz. What's good, Ray? He started shouting my name. I have no idea who he is. Oh man, yeah, that is weird, bro. Yo, Akai, appreciate the follow. You'll be alright, bro. Dang, you my dog, you my boy. Wow, guys. Yo, what's good, man? What's good, Akai?
But incidents like this can be equally as chilling when the intruder is
Callum, chill out. Callum, chill out, man. Chill out, bro. Chill out, bro. Yo, I'm good. I'm literally good. I'm good, bro. Dead ass disappeared. Callum is Rxzz. Yo, what?
that you do know. Mohammed Amana was a 26-year-old man living in
What?
Orafur, Sweden, and had been
What? R3D Ray, you want beef, man?
dating a woman named Maria. But after several run-ins with the law, Mohammed's lifestyle just became too much for her, and she eventually decided to end the relationship.
Muhammad Ali. Yo, Ray, Mum's life. I hear that in the South London accent. It sounds horror. Oh, no, I don't like South London girls. I'm sorry, bro. Yo.
This caused Mohammed
Oh, Muhammad Ali.
an
Yo.
emotion that was only further heightened when he discovered that she was staying
Yo,
with a male
oh
friend
my
of
days,
theirs.
nah,
And
chill,
on the
chill.
25th of May, he would show up at his doorstep
You sat
and ask to
behind
speak
you
to
now.
Maria. Inside, the male friend and Maria both refused to let him in and told him to leave. And for a
Your room
moment,
must
he
be bigger
did,
than
though
it
only
looks on my
temporarily,
soul.
as he would return minutes later.
You just
this time
became
armed with
invisible.
a ladder.
Oh, what?
And noticing what he was trying
I meant
to do,
to say
the
Muhammad
homeowner began
Ali.
recording on his cell phone.
En stege.
Oh, nah,
En stege. Varför?
Vad gör du, Mohammed?
Kan man gå in?
What's going on?
The man behind the camera asks, "What are you doing? Are you going to fight me?" To which Mohammed said no, he just wanted to speak to Maria.
Throw the ladder down. Nah, he might grab your hand and drag you down, bro. I don't know.
Tror du kommer upp här?
You know what you gotta do, bro. You know what you gotta do, bro. You gotta do this, chat. You gotta get your leg, bro. You gotta kick his hand down, just slap his head, throw the ladder down too, bro. You gotta do all of that, bro. That's what you gotta do, bro. That's how you get them off your case, man.
As he said this, his demeanor was unsettlingly calm as he continues making his way up the
Bro,
ladder.
done this shit before. What are you doing if he bites your toes though?
Upp här. Du kommer
He needs to go
inte
to
in i
Turkey.
mitt hem.
Stop being so jolly, it makes you mad. Yo, how do I say your name, bro?
Being so
Yo,
calm that the
Sind.
cameraman couldn't tell if
Sind.
Mohammed was a threat or not. Though
Yo,
it wouldn't take
let me
long
be
for him
happy,
to
bro.
give his answer.
Nah, it's like side
Du kommer
3DX.
inte
Nah,
in
side
i mitt
3D.
hem. Därför hon...
You're gonna have shoes on? Nah, fuck.
Fuck mig, man.
Oh,
In an
nah.
instant, Mohammed struck the cameraman, causing him to retreat into his room, closing the sliding glass
feel
door
so
just in
alive.
time for Mohammed to step on the balcony and brandish a large kitchen knife.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What did you do?
Kniv, en stor köttkniv.
Oh my god. Oh my.
Såg ni det? Du, han krossar glaset med en sten.
Oh, he's wildin'. Right. Yo.
Still dazed by the attack, the man holding the camera retreated
Yeah,
even
Nemesis
further into
bang.
the house, while Maria had
Joe.
already run into the bathroom and locked the door
Joe.
behind her, a door that Mohammed would quickly rush over to.
What? No survival instincts on my soul.
Släpp in mig på dass när han kommer in. Han kommer in.
Brother, he finna get placed. He's gonna throw the place at his head.
Mohammed, hugg du.
Bro's recording and breaking into his head.
Mohammed, du högg mig redan.
Muhammad, you hurt my head.
Desperately tried to open,
Muhammad,
even trying to
man.
use his knife to turn the lock, as that lock was the only thing standing in the way of what he was there to do. What exactly that was is unknown, as police would manage to arrive on the scene within
It's
minutes
YouTube
of the
darkest
footage being
videos.
taken, where they would arrest Muhammad.
How
before
did
he
they
was
find
able to
these
get to
videos?
Maria. But it's clear based on the fact that he had a weapon on him and his desperate attempt to breach the house that he didn't just
Flying
wanna
out the
have a
window.
conversation.
Honestly, flying out the window is you probably have a better chance of surviving than staying in the house. Right or right? I don't know. I feel like.
In the end, the man filming was left with only minor cuts. Muhammad was sentenced to 2 years in prison, as well as a 10-year ban
Okay,
from
chill with the
country
lie,
Sweden,
bro, please.
leaving us with 3 haunting videos of 3 disturbed intruders, whose true intentions will thankfully never be known.
I'm kicking him down ASAP.
It's the spookiest time of the year, a time when the consumption of horror movies and dark YouTube videos reaches its peak.
Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna lie. I was watching I was doing like a, what do I call it? A watch party? No, a movie night. I was doing a movie night with some friends. We were watching like documentaries or horror films, and yo, I'm not gonna lie, I've never been a horror film type of guy. I've always been against like horror games, horror movies, all that business. I'm not gonna lie, horror movies are not really scary. They're like more funny. It's like funny seeing everyone's reactions, like funny, like, because I don't take it serious because I know it's not real, innit? And then like documentaries on the other hand though, documentaries are scary because like some stories that you hear and you know it's real life, that's actually scary, bro. You know what I mean? You're funny. What, you trying to call me a horror movie?
But while fun in the moment, the true terror of consuming this content often occurs long after the
if a
credits
guy
roll,
is getting
when you
at my
close your eyes
house
to
with a
go to sleep,
ladder,
only to feel the sickening
kicking him
feeling
down
of
ASAP.
paranoia, every creak in your home sending a jolt of panic
Why am I
throughout your
getting
body,
bud?
making you wonder if someone or something
nearly rigger. What?
is inside your house. I was just like you once. Consuming creepy content is my livelihood. And as a result, I've spent countless sleepless nights feeling uneasy within my own home.
Nick Crowley?
Never quite feeling safe and secure. Always wondering if something was lurking around me. Until I realized that the reason I didn't feel secure was because I was
AC, you haven't been watching the entire time, say swear. Oh, you missed some crazy stories, bro. Let me tell you. A guy eating his own leg. A guy breaking into a girl's house by banging his head into the... A guy climbing up a ladder having a knife and yeah, some crazy business.
The only thing standing between me and the outside world was a simple lock. And I knew it was time for a change, with that change finally coming when I partnered with this video
Incoming
sponsor,
ad.
SimpliSafe. SimpliSafe is a home security system that you can control right from your phone. The SimpliSafe app allows you to arm and disarm the system, as well as view your live camera feeds anytime in any place. When I'm panicking in bed, I can just check the footage and be reassured that no one else is around. And when I'm away, I can check to make sure my belongings and, way more importantly, my dog.
We don't care, man. Alright, next thing. This guy on his Porsche at night. Pre-fire, now you're the one. Video vlog number 1, the story of Noah Hartham. So you're telling me, yo, chill. And look how long this segment is. Are you seeing this?
Alright, hey folks, this is Noah, getting my vlog live. Trucks and lots of trucks.
This is the very first footage that Noah Hartham would post to YouTube. After years of having a channel, Noah finally decided to give uploading a try, posting this inaugural video to a self-titled channel on October 29th, 2015, titling it 10/29/15, video blog number 1, and introducing himself to the platform with a simple, "Hello world."
Hello world.
No, but I did want to
Yo, how does a video have 52 subs and 77,000 views? What?
dissect just the beginning of a sermon given by a
You guys want to actually add that? Bro, if you guys actually want to add that.
Pastor Bill, a guy that my dad has been following, taking ideas from
No.
for 10 years.
He definitely got slimed, yeah.
He and his family, 2 kids.
In the video, Hartham paces throughout his home and discusses a priest named Pastor Bill, whom he believed was influencing his father and his family, and clearly not in a good way.
We're not adding it.
Ignorant of it.
Pain is an
for a long
illusion.
time. So I wanted to look at it, and I challenged him just to look at 15 minutes of this.
What is that emote? What is that? What is that? Yo, you goodness.
Sermon.
Though he gives no context
That's
as
a
to
good
who this
emo.
pastor is, only mentioning
Wait, why do I actually wait? This is the first emo that Ray's put, and I actually like the emo. What emo is that? Sinan.
that he had been ignorant
It's
of this
like
situation
funny.
for a while, and that this
I
video
actually
was
like
his
catching
response
him.
after trying to expose the truth to his father.
Been waiting, and I haven't heard anything.
I don't have Jewel.
So I was gonna just post my reply, and I guess that's how I'll start my blog.
Again, what this truth is unclear, as the lack of information makes this video a confusing watch. And ultimately, it tells us very little about who Noah was, let alone the other people he was discussing. But he did end the clip by making it clear that this was only the beginning of what would be a reoccurring vlog series that would showcase just him, his thoughts, and his camera.
The blog is just going to be me with video camera. And
there we go.
that'll be it. We'll see what happens.
But before those uploads would come, Noah had pinned a website in his description that directed users to a blog post written by him that said,
anyway, this guy's vlogging.
Is my dad in a
Wrong
cult?
one?
Even worse.
Oh my
is it
god.
Throughout the writing, Harpham loosely provides additional context for his video as he breaks down a sermon given by Pastor Bill, who is shown to be Bill Johnson, a well-known preacher from the Bethel Church in Redding, California, who had garnered a large following online. And despite the sermon being over an hour long, Harpham goes through it point by point,
Come on.
critiquing everything that he said. And the more he typed, the more angry he got. And the more angry he got, the more nonsensical his words became.
I don't see it. Do you guys see
I'm attempting
it?
to present a case that shows the leader of this prestigious institution, along with a select group of rulers, are using mind control techniques to poison and confuse legions of useful idiots.
There we go. Alright, it's added.
Coming along, and that this man, Pastor Bill Johnson,
What the heck? What are we even looking at right now? Like, what's actually going on? Does anyone even know what's happening?
and his ruling caste are using mind control to keep people in balance.
Cats are good, bro. They just sleep on you, not harmful at all. I should they like scratch your body though, like crazy.
Immensely in this material world.
Sinning, you know. Sin on.
The blog gives us a peek behind the curtain of the man shown in this video. A man who seems to be clearly mentally unwell, paranoid, and very angry. With the post making it clear that the purpose of Noah's content.
Sorry YouTube watchers, by the way. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Yo, what? Where are guys finding these emos, bro? I swear down, yo, guys are wildin'. Guys are wildin'. Holy shit. We're not adding it. We're not adding it. Yo, NNN, I'm not agreeing, bro. Holy jokes.
As just 2 days after posting this video, Noah's life would take a drastic turn.
What? Oh, I thought about to say his life.
Springs 911, what's the exact location of your emergency?
It's at,
Can you repeat that one more time for me and make sure I had it correct?
well, it's across the street from me. I'm calling from my address.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Well, there was a guy walking around with like 2 cans
Well,
of
remember that
gasoline or something.
Good Morning
Two
song by
small
Baby
cans
J?
And a big,
No?
like a rifle. It's black, and it has
Oh, it's
strap
black.
on
It's
it.
black.
He's
It's
walking
black.
up stores and stuff.
At 8:35 a.m. on Halloween morning, a woman named Naomi Bettis called 911 after witnessing a suspicious man walking around her neighborhood in Colorado Springs, as she watched him carrying several cans of gas, as well as an AR-15 that was hung over his shoulder.
Enough gun. Enough for nothing.
But this man was her neighbor, Noah Harpham.
And then I seen that he walked into the building, and the glass window at that business is broke.
And that's a business? What's the name of the business?
I have no idea, but I just know it's, I don't know if it's a fake gun, BB gun, but it looks pretty scary.
As the call progresses, Naomi explains that she had watched him
Top
enter
5
a
stories that never
business
happened.
where
Are you
one of
not hearing the
windows
police
appeared to have
calls?
been broken. She wasn't sure if anything illegal had happened at this point, but she was convinced that Noah.
Yo, I just had a sudden heart pain, bro. Chill. Yo, my heart. Yo, chat, my heart hurts, bro. I'm not even trolling. Yo, chat, does your heart just randomly hurt, bro? I swear down.
Was up to something sinister, which based on what he had in his possession seemed to be the only logical conclusion. However, this concern wasn't
Yeah,
felt
used to
by
happen to me.
everyone.
Okay. And you said it looked like a long gun, correct? Like a rifle?
Yes, uh-huh.
Well, it is an open carry state,
On
so
Rory's
you
soul,
can
man,
have a weapon
it
with him or
doesn't.
walking around
Heart
with it, but
pains.
of course having those
Are
gas
we
cans
losing
does
you,
seem pretty
Rory?
suspicious.
Maybe,
We're gonna
I
keep
don't
the call
know.
going for that.
Okay, and the window's broken to that business downstairs, so.
Right. And you said he's now upstairs, correct?
Yes, mm-hmm.
And are you or anyone else in immediate danger?
No.
Okay.
As the operator seemingly brushed aside the
Can
incident,
we lose
stating that she
Brexo?
was only
Why?
keeping the call going because
Bro,
the
no.
gas cans could be suspicious. However, even with that, the report still wasn't taken seriously, as the dispatcher hung up on her shortly after, before dispatching one single officer to the scene, an officer that never even made it there, as just moments later he was called off and sent to what was deemed to be a more pressing scene at the local senior center. Naomi's concerns were completely ignored, but despite this, she continued to watch out her window, waiting
Yo, we gotta lock in with the vid, bro. But this last link I'm clicking on, dead
Show me
ass.
something that would make me love you.
to see what Noah would
Yo,
do next.
yo.
4 minutes
Why are
after
you
the call
guys sending me femboys?
and 10 minutes after first reporting Noah's behavior, Naomi would dial 911 once again. Only this time,
Yo, that's some
the
race shit.
demeanor was far
That's some
different.
silly fan shit.
I just called called a few minutes ago, and the guy came back out, and he fired a gun at somebody, and he's laying on the street dead. Oh, my God. You sent an ambulance, too.
Oh, my God.
Naomi's worst fears had come true, as she frantically told dispatch that the man carrying the gun had just shot and killed someone outside of her home.
Oh, my God.
Okay, calm down, okay?
Yo, Chad, what you doing if you witness a death, bro? Like, you witness, like, a gunshot, or you just witness any sort of death in front of you. What are you doing, bro? I feel like I'll be traumatized for that for life, bro, low-key.
Is anyone in immediate
Blackout?
No, that I can see. No.
Life, man.
In
Oh,
response,
life.
the operator bizarrely asks if anyone else is in danger, but Naomi, likely in a state of shock, answers no, before immediately realizing that Noah was heading in the direction of Platt Avenue, which was known to be a busier neighborhood.
Man, I ain't a snitch. That's on 4K trade, gang. Yo.
Naomi, I need the suspect's description. Do you know his name?
No, I don't.
Okay, is he white, black, Hispanic,
He's
Asian?
white, and he's got long curly hair coming out of his cap.
She desperately
Oh
tried to
my
convey that
God,
most
oh my
likely
God.
only to be immediately proven right just seconds later.
I think, yeah, there's people outside that might be in danger up on Platt.
I'm not clicking it. I'm not
Oh,
clicking it.
another
I'm not clicking it.
gunfire.
I'm not clicking it.
Fire. Oh, my God.
When she hears more gunshots, prompting the operator to once again ask,
Yeah, they need to call an ambulance or something right away.
Okay. Is anyone in immediate danger?
Only people up on Platt, maybe.
All right, I am sending the paramedics to help you now. Stay on the line, and I'll tell you exactly what to do next, okay?
Okay.
it was only then that the operator would tell Naomi that police and medical personnel were finally being dispatched to the scene. But by this point, it was far too late. In the moments after Naomi had made her first 911 call, Noah Harpham would first attempt to light his house on fire using the 2 cans of gas. It caused him to quickly shift his focus. Noah instead stepped outside and brandished his rifle, immediately pointing it directly at Andrew Mayers, who had been riding his bike in the neighborhood. And after seeing the gun, the man stopped
Why is he
and begged him
burning
not to
his
shoot,
house down?
to which Noah responded by pulling the trigger multiple times, killing him instantly, with Andrew
Holy
Myers
moly.
being the man that Naomi had seen laying dead on the street. From there, Noah began walking up the street where he would eventually see 2 women sitting on the porch of a sobriety center, where local women went to get help with their drug and alcohol addictions. And
He went for the double kill.
He immediately started shooting.
He went for the
striking and
double
killing
kill.
both
Oh
Luella
my
and Jennifer Vasquez. Noah walked for over a mile after
Shafy,
this before
yo,
the
appreciate
police
the follow.
finally caught up with him. And when they called out for him to stop walking, Noah turned and immediately opened fire, leading to a massive
he
shootout.
let it rip. Yo, this is some Roblox gunshots, bro. What's going on?
When the smoke cleared, the only one struck
Oh
had been
my
Noah, who was
God.
lying dead on the pavement,
Oh my
marking the
God.
end of his killing
Oh
spree.
my God.
The investigation that followed revealed that Noah had
Look
never
at his
even met any
face.
of the 3 people he killed that day. They were all total strangers, leaving the question, why had he done it? Well, even today, there's still no clear motive, with this appearing to be a complete
What a wrong end. Nah, literally.
But looking at his final and only posts online, Noah was clearly
Oh
very
my God.
angry and seemed to be mentally unwell, which was corroborated by testimony from his parents, as they later claimed that he had anger issues and suffered from
Man
drug
said, "You
addiction and
snapped
bipolar
side."
disorder.
Holy-
But what's so unusual
Nah,
about this
it's
video
never that
was that this
good.
video was published just 2
It's
days
never-
before the killings, and it was clearly not meant to be a one-off post. It was something that he seemed genuinely excited to do.
Yo, these guys are wildin',
48
bro.
hours later, he resorted to this.
I'm not even clicking that.
What
Oh
happened
God.
in that
oh,
time
God.
frame may never be known, but the effects of it will last forever. And I can't help but wonder how differently this all could have gone if that initial 911 operator had just taken Naomi's report seriously. Noah's spree didn't start for a full 10 minutes after she started that call, which would have been more than enough time for police to intervene. But
Be
instead,
good.
Noah was given all the time he needed to end 3 innocent lives.
Okay. This story, no link pressing, no distractions. We're locked. Let's do it.
It wasn't an attraction for the faint of heart.
Oh, yeah, GG. No. This is one of my biggest nightmares. Chat, I feel like I need to tell you guys this. I feel like I'm traumatized by this, and I don't know where this came from, bro. Ever since I was a little kid, I always thought of this, bro. So imagine I spawn in at like a top of a like ice slope. The slope goes down, and I don't see the bomb. Something
Get to the video.
something drags me down the slope, and boom, nothing. It's over. Life over. That like story comes into my head like once every 3 years or something. Top 5 stories that never happened. But like, I don't know why that keeps coming in my head like every 3 years. It's genuinely scary.
Standing over 1,300 feet above the ground, the Deogar roadway was built to take tourists up and down the Trikut mountain in Jharkhand, India. It was the tallest cableway in the entire country.
Yo, imagine the cable drops. Nah, chill.
View of Deogar and the picturesque landscape around it.
Who rides this type of stuff?
Since been posted on
Who
YouTube
trusts this type of stuff?
Of a ride this truly
Are you insane?
With one such video being recorded on April 10th, 2022.
You wanna ride one? I did once. Yo, on everything you're crazy, bro. You must have been a kid. And like you just trusted your parents' word,
That day, a woman and her family had been filming their adventure to the Trikut mountain, and we're now filming a first-person view of the descent.
How is this scary? I don't want of these. How is this scary? Oh, there's something in my eye. Hold on. Oh my god, something just went in my eye. Ow. Nah, man, India's crazy work. No, you're telling me you're on the edge, right? And you're like held onto something that could drop at any time, and that's not scary. Come on.
Back down.
That is insanely scary. Look, it's gonna drop. It's gonna drop.
It wasn't the kind of place for anyone with a fear of heights, and the loud sounds of the car passing the support towers.
I remember seeing one of them snap before.
But the group filming this all remained.
This is gonna be bad now for real. That's what I'm saying. That's one of my biggest nightmares. So
seemingly unfazed by the spectacular height.
I done one of these at Alton Towers. I'm not gonna lie. Alton Towers, I would probably trust it, bro. But like, I'm talking like just a random edge.
A feeling that wouldn't last.
Rez, let's go skydiving. I'm good, bro. Bro, my eye, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Without any warning, the car was met with a massive force, sending the occupants and the camera to the floor, causing the footage to go dark.
Did they collide?
In that moment, one of the ropeway's axles had dislodged, causing a failure on the pulley system, which resulted in 2 cars crashing into each other.
They're gonna die to full damage.
A sudden and violent halt.
Nah.
The impact was brutal.
Why are guys putting W's?
But somewhat surprisingly, the footage.
Yo, nah. Nah, no reboots. Yo.
Showing just enough to reveal that the
why are guys putting W's?
Were both still intact.
Just turn off all damage.
Before the recording came to an end.
Wait, one of them survived.
The impact, but the nightmare was far from over.
They survived the impact?
News of the collision quickly spread throughout the
region. Yo, if I survived full damage like that, I don't think I'm him, bro. Not gonna lie.
Leading to the scene being flooded with rescuers and news crews alike, with everyone trying to figure out what exactly was happening.
Yo, that's actually
and the
insane.
initial prognosis was grim. In the impact, 1 man in a separate car had been killed, and many others were left injured. Making matters worse, due to the broken axle, the ropeway was now no longer operational, meaning that the 70+ people spread throughout the various cars were now stuck. Some of them were still suspended over 1,000 feet in the air.
Now getting stuck on that is even worse, bro.
It's going to be an incredibly difficult
massive launchpad redeploy.
Just given the height of the ropeway alone.
Yo.
And ultimately,
no, come on. This is 2025. There's no way we haven't invented reusable gliders. Like one that we can just put on the backpack, bro. Back it out and then like you know like the OG gliders that you just grab from like both sides. Just like bro, there's no way we haven't done one of those yet, bro. I have one.
Determined that the
bro,
Indian
there's
Air Force
no way
would
that's
utilize
not
their special top-of-the-line helicopters to fly over the cars and lower down ropes with harnesses attached to them for survivors, who then would strap themselves in and be hoisted up to the helicopter above using an electronic winch.
Bro, my eye,
It took hours
bro.
for them to even make their first attempt, before finally trying their approach on a middle-aged man, who slid on his rescue strap and was then slowly pulled up towards safety.
Word to mum's not me.
What the fuck is a parachute?
Oh no! It don't hit the same though. I'm talking about like actual redeploy. Anywhere you are, you can just get it out. Woo, you know what I mean? Just anywhere you are, bro. Parachute is like it's too big. It's too is that someone using the umbrella? What's that? That's someone guy with an umbrella.
Is horrifying. These people were
why I
already
keep
over
an
1,000 feet in the air when their cars
Yeah.
got stuck, and now they were being lifted even higher, tethered
that not
only
an
by a
umbrella?
single rope and a safety harness. Worst of all, it was a particularly windy day, which was made worse by the swirling of the helicopter blades, a combination that caused
Oh,
the
how
man
do
to start
umbrellas not
swinging
redeploy,
wildly
bro?
from
Come
side
on.
to side as he hung onto the rope for dear
Jetpack?
life.
Dead ass? Bro, free falling. Is that a bird or something? Oh, it's rope! Oh! Yo, I'm a bot. Oh my god, I'm a bot, bro. Yo, mods. Wait, what happened? What the hell? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, mods actually got lucky, bro. Nah, but yo, chat. That's a rope that's getting pulled up to the guy, bro. Bro, stitching on himself.
It was a grueling journey up, but finally the man reached the aircraft, and with safety just a few
Insane
feet away,
self-report. When I actually hear him with The Simpsons, yeah, I'm telling you, I love The Simpsons.
Disastrous
I'm gonna hop on it right after.
As he did so, his harness slid upwards and was pulled over his shoulders, and then over his arms, before eventually landing in his hands, meaning the only thing left holding him up was his own grip, as he clung to the now useless harness.
Wait, what?
For a full minute, he dangled there, just inches away from rescue.
Oh my god, he
Meanwhile,
drops.
The rescue crew searched the craft for something they could use to safely hoist him in, but before they got the chance...
I want to hate Fortnite. No. No. No.
The man slipped out of his harness, momentarily catching himself on the side of the helicopter itself. But by this point,
GTA!
his strength was gone, and seconds later, his grip would fail for good.
Brother, can somebody pull him up or something?
Causing him to plummet approximately 2,000 feet to the ground below, killing him instantly. For those waiting to be rescued, the sight was especially horrific, as they watched the man who they thought had made it to safety fall to the ground right in front
Tell
of
him
them.
use a grappler.
The fear they must
Oh
have
my
felt knowing
god.
soon it would be their turn is unimaginable.
Yay reference.
After this, the rescue crews began
Hallelujah.
making tweaks to their operation, which started to lead to a few attempts going off without a hitch. But the entire process was incredibly slow, as a full 24 hours would pass before 60-year-old Shubha Devi would finally get her chance to be
Shockwave.
removed.
Shockwaves, you gotta time it right, man.
Car.
Even that's not
And as she started her
reliable.
ascent up to the helicopter, the wind also caused her to start swinging wildly.
Oh
So
my
wildly, in fact,
life.
that the winch used to lift her suddenly stopped working, leaving her hanging there, only moving side to side rather than up towards safety. As she hung there, rescuers on the helicopter frantically tried to figure out...
I'm so confused though. Why don't the guys in the helicopter, once they're on the rope, slowly make the helicopter go down? No, am I tweaking, or is it like that? It's more likely for
what
them
the
to fall
problem
out.
with the winch was.
Tell them to use that bounce
Before
pad.
could
Yeah, they
ever
should
get
have
their
something at the
answer,
bottom.
The rope suddenly snapped.
You're
causing her to free fall to the
trolling.
ground below. It came without any sort of warning.
Yo!
There isn't a definitive answer as to how this happened.
Yo, Murray,
Either
preach to the
way,
follow.
It resulted in
This is why
Shubha's
you ain't
tragic
employed.
death.
Oh my god.
It took a total of 48 hours for the last of the survivors
Then
to be
the rope
rescued
goes
and finally
down?
brought to safety. An unimaginable amount of time in an unimaginable position, with survivors
Hey!
having to watch two people fall to their deaths before them,
And they saw on the
unsure if
news.
they too were going to meet the same fate. Since its release, the footage has sparked some debate online, as the media actually hailed this as an impressive and even successful rescue operation for the Indian.
Get a little like the basement. Do you want me? Do you wanna love me like that? Like that?
Oh my god, bro. Yo, bro redeemed them all. Oh my days. Hey, you. Why the hell are you not subbed? Don't you want a custom sub badge? Don't you want no ads on streams? Okay. Like, bro, this guy redeemed them all. Do not redeem, do not redeem, do not redeem. Amazon Prime for completely free. Rxzz Prime in the chat. Plus get on my Discord server. And your first hear me when we do live events. Other than that, back to the stream. Chat, I'm not gonna lie, we are probably gonna get a new and improved Rxzz edit. We been had the lazy and the mother trucking. Do you want me? We've been had that for too long. We're gonna get a new one.
An Air Force, while others have hit back on this.
Shout out Anna for making those edits, by the way. You my goat, man. You make me look good. Thank you.
Though ultimately, there were no repercussions for the rescue crew, with the only punishments being dished out to the operating company DRIL, which was accused of not properly maintaining the ropeway and not following proper safety protocols.
Why did you redeem it? Why did you redeem it?
When the initial crash happened, the people operating the ropeway at the time actually fled the scene and never even called authorities. But I'm not sure if this was ever actually proven.
Percent black.
DRIL was fined over $1 million.
Exclamation mark gay.
Operating ropeways for 5 years, while the families
exclamation
of the
mark
deceased were given around $33,000 in compensation. Currently, there are plans to repair and
we have SH Rock Get and SH Rock Aura.
Point, no official date has been given.
And SH Rock Rxzz. W video.